pussy lips on her FaceTime. She said, baby, be honest. Only fan preview last weekend, she made $2,000. This recession reboot, hitting licks wearing black Prada. Wrecked the ID 3 times, fixed it again, dashing 50. Been on social distance for this COVID, broke into 50. I ain't here to preach, just watch me practice if pockets get empty. Since don't get my grandma confused for conscious snooze, wearing crystal with castle tools, still next to the iPad. Bitch, I'm from the south, a gun no different from a dad hat. You see it if you see it, try to steal it, you gon' wear that. Bus was born in the back, smeared through muddy waters, played just, I had the Cadillac. White walls, not white wise, new montage, hit French toast, skip that on therapy. Mama watching virtual church, count that as death for me. Got some hills to climb, made 03 to Beverly. You a clip, but you Patrick, no technique or rarity. I'm the type that never press her, never ask why 25 lighters on the dresser. She playing this for 2 weeks, little man gone to 11. I got the clean version for that ride home, ma. Please don't stress it, press it. New South elegance is now pleasant, bless it. Yeah, Bruce. What's going on, man? It's your boy Ren Bruce.
And I'm your boy King Yada Tyrell.
And we back for another episode of Shadow Box, episode 3Z, aka Illegal Haircut Boys. You see them hats going? Them barbershops still shut down though. Shout out to my niggas, you already know. I ain't leaking no names, man, but we still keeping them fresh face, man. I don't give a fuck what the streets talking about. You heard?
I'm not even giving, I'm not plugging niggas in. Do not be in my inbox asking because y'all gonna struggle through this. I'm not struggling through it. And I'm going to be selfish with the information and the intel that I have.
Hey, bro, I ain't even mad at you, dog. My nigga say he ain't taking no new clients anyway, so. But, yo, shout out to the niggas out here still getting them clippers up. You know, because I was looking like caveman, lost man. And I was like, episode 2, we thought we was going to be wearing hats, but nah, no. You knew better. You knew better. You know what I mean? So, as you can see, I have my bourgeois cup. With that Stella inside. You want to know why? Because them Rona checks hit. Yeah, mine is in my bank account right now, not pending. That shit is
I'm pending.
You know what I mean? Shit hit with my federal refund at the same time. Them niggas gave me like the double. Them boys hit me with the You know, get both of them shits at the same time.
I'm cool on it though. I'm pending, but I know that it's there. It's gonna be there in the morning, so see me on Wednesday. All drinks on me.
Hey, for y'all overdraft ass niggas though, I need to be careful because I've read articles and I've met multiple sources that Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, them niggas is taking that shit out of your check.
And the child support, brothers. One time for the brothers on child support.
Damn.
If you are behind on your child support payments, you will not see any of this money.
You will not see the bread, bro. If you had an overdraft of $500, you would be $500 short on your $1,200 Rona check. So if you had your eye on that MacBook like we was talking about in episode 1, well, now you got to get an iPad. And that's just what it is, my nigga. I'm sorry. Not the iPad Pro. Just you got to get the pad. Because it's just the vibes right now. Or you can opt for the paper check before that check hit, and then
take it to the check cash.
Exactly. So now you only pay them $100. Now you got an $1,100 check versus your $600 check. You heard it from the Shadow
Would
Box.
you wait it out for the extra 4 weeks?
If you taking $500 out of my shit, I'm definitely waiting a month.
So $500.
I mean, it's already overdraft.
You're right.
So I mean, not like you was using your bank account anyway.
True.
Fuck it. Yeah, you know, of course, Amazon stocks has hit like a record high because Amazon is hiring everybody. These niggas is dropping off my groceries. You know what I'm saying? These niggas dropping off the regular shit, you know. And if you invested in Amazon before, good. But, I mean, that shit's so high right now.
I think Amazon is slick price gouging, though. Because,
Why?
I was looking for, an ab roller. And I was like, let me just get on Amazon. I got Prime, so I, get one shit to my house in, 2 days. Ab rollers on there hitting for, $30. That's
Prime's also broke right now.
Seriously?
You're not getting your shit till Friday or next week.
I see some stuff April 26th.
Yeah.
So you're going to hit me over the head.
That's right.
And charge me extra.
You gonna wait?
No, I'm not going to wait.
Yes, sir.
I went to Academy Sports, paid $10 for an ab roller. Curbside pickup, they brought it out, stuck it in my trunk.
Oh, that's what it is. I was about to be how did it curbside? Okay, I can fuck with that.
Definitely
curbside. That's a vibe. Hey, for the niggas that did get the Rona check though, I forgot to tell y'all you're not gonna be charged next year your taxes. So it's like this check is like truly like free money. So it's not gonna count. It's like, oh yeah, we gave y'all $1,200 this year. Nigga, fuck that. We taking that shit out your refund next year. So it's not like an Indian Ponzi scheme. At first I thought it was too. I thought it was like, damn, next year these niggas gonna be like, hey, bro, run that 12 back.
And that's like a lot of Facebook philosophers. Shout out to y'all.
Facebook philosophers.
They were like, you know,
inside government people.
They're like,
yeah,
you should hold on to this money because you're gonna pay for it later. Like, this is a loan. You're gonna have to pay this back.
It's not.
Sir, you might pay it back, but I'm not paying this back.
Yeah, we're not paying back a damn thing. It's actually in like the shit. I mean, we tried to tell y'all though. We gave y'all the links. We've been talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Leave it to the shadow box boys. You know, fake healthy boys to keep you up on what's going on. But bro, let's talk about, you know, you got some interesting stuff you said you wanted to talk about with the streets, my mans.
Okay, so Facebook philosophers. So I was on the book the other day, and I seen a status, and like usually I don't like check Facebook, and if I do, it's like super quick. Like I'll get on, scroll, and get off. But this day in particular, there was a status that went up, and it was a young lady, and she was speaking about how, like, she reposted something, and she put the caption was like, I'm not splitting 50-50 with a man. Like, she was like, anybody that want to be with me is going to have to take care of me. I'll take care of the kids, but I'm not paying bills. I'm not. And the whole thing just threw me for a loop because I was like, how should relationships be split equitably? And I was like,
what phase of relationship are we talking about though? We talking girlfriend? Are we talking about you live with me, girlfriend, wife, fiance?
I feel like we're talking marriage because like,
okay.
Because if I'm financing your lifestyle, I feel like we got to be close to marriage or married at least.
Okay, fiance or wife.
Yeah, but if we're having this discussion, I don't feel like this is somebody that I'm marrying or have any interest.
Hopefully y'all would have that discussion before you even propose.
I don't want to have the discussion because I feel like if you imply that I should be doing more or I'm not doing enough, then I feel like now I'm a bank to you. I'm a check. I feel like a woman of class and a woman with, and no disrespect to the people who feel otherwise, but I feel like a woman of a certain standard, she's not going to be in a relationship with the man who can't provide for her. And I think sometimes things go without saying. Like, of course, as a man, I feel like I would want to be like, let me pick up the slack. Let me be the breadwinner. Let me make sure that my household is good. But if you ask me, it's like when somebody tells you to do something versus you doing it on your own free will.
It hit a little different.
If you tell me like, you better take care of me and I'm going to take care of the kids. It's like, I would have done that anyway.
Yeah.
And the kids would have probably been taken care of out of mine as well. And you would have been living well. But the fact that you implied that like I needed a reminder, it threw me for a loop. And I was like, that's some bottom of the barrel type energy. Because like,
yeah, we don't want no BOBs for sure.
Like, I'm not saying that whoever I marry has to make what I make or any of that. I feel like if you're bringing something to the table, it needs to be more than nurturing children.
I'm gonna say, bro, like, okay, I ain't even gonna knock the housewives because it's like a hard job dealing with kids full time.
Of course.
But I would want to be in a position where it's like I could take care of the household by myself if necessary. Like if we go through some like wild shit, like I could like cover some of this shit. So, but of course I would think the woman that I would marry is going to want to make money. Like she's not just going to want to sit on her ass like all day or like just be with kids all day. Like she's going to want to like do shit for herself or like enterprise, you know, on her own type shit. So out of whatever she does with that extra money, my birthday better be fucking fun. And it better be a good time, like, because she's going to be sitting on extra bread.
I need more than that because I think in the post, she was like, you expect me to, like, raise your kids, be Meg the Stallion, and keep myself right and tight for you. And, like...
Oh, yeah, you definitely better be right and tight.
I feel like that's an expectation.
For sure, yeah.
I feel like it gets to a point where it's like, you want me to do this and you want to do that. So am I not supposed to, as a father, have a role in nurturing my children? I feel like it gets into a very, like, mixy place because... I've never seen households like this. Like, even the families that I know where, like I have an aunt that was a stay-at-home mom for some years. But even in those years, like, she was still contributing to the household. She was still contributing to the kids. And I feel like even when she was doing that, her husband was still taking care of the kids. She wasn't doing it by herself. And I feel like you box yourself off by being so specific and saying, like, well, if you're going to be the bread, like, if you're going to go out and work, then I'm going to take care of the kids. If the kids need something, they should come and ask me. They shouldn't ask you because you pay all the bills. Like, I don't want my kids feeling like we have to ask mommy because daddy pays the bills. That's weird.
Yeah, you definitely want to have a relationship with your kids. That would be awkward as fuck if she's, like, doing all of, like, the
And it's almost like
kid work, yeah.
I feel like the same people who talk about these things like the man should provide are the same people that want like gender equality. But it's like you can't believe in like gender equality.
But we step into some hot water right now.
You cannot say that you are an advocate of gender equality and then you force these gender roles where the woman is the primary nurturer and housemaker and the husband brings home the bacon.
Hey, look, man, I love my sisters, man, but like, you know, we got to stop whipping out the card only when it's beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, we got to stop abusing privilege only when it works in that, like, scenario. Like, fuck, man, let's be equal. But then, like, you know, you got a girl saying, like, okay, well, this nigga gonna sponsor everything, too. So, like, that is, like, a hypocrisy. Like, you know, it's hypocritical in a sense. So, I get what you're saying, bro.
And I feel like it disadvantages the woman because if I take everything away and all you have is them kids, it's like, I mean, not that I would do that, but it's like
that would fuck with her psychologically, of course, man.
Like, what do you like? You can't get a check if your only skill set is raising kids.
Not a real one, though.
I mean, no, pause. You could open a daycare, but that's not. I'm saying like if that's
still take business to run that shit.
If you're able, like and it's weird because like we're at an age now where it's like some people are super focused on marriage and like what they want in a spouse, and some people are not. Like some people are just living and dating as they see fit, but like. I'm not dating somebody that I have to like have these super uncomfortable conversations with, and not to say that like you shouldn't be able to have them, but I feel like when you get into like the money this topic and it's like, well, when we get married, you have to pay the bills. Because we don't even have kids yet. So what are you gonna do in the spare time? If we have kids, it's different. Like if you want to be a stay-at-home mom and you have children,
I mean, hopefully she's flipping them bands. Like, whatever extra money she had, or hopefully she's, like, flipping them shits. If she's
and that I can respect, but I feel like the status that I seen, it was
like
more...
trying to get on reality TV.
The status I seen, I feel like it was more like, get my hair and nails done, make sure that I'm kept, and make sure that we have our bills paid and the lights on.
Well, that is a B.O.B. And, you know, the fact she's even talking about that openly, that's a sign.
Yeah, because honestly, I thought she was super cute before this.
See?
And then I seen the status, and I was like, you know...
Most of the girls is actually like about that life. They'll never talk about it out or like on the internet or like openly with people. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like a lot of girls, like if you have like your dad in your life and he like spoiled you, I can respect that you expect a man to bring the same energy that your father brought. Like if your dad takes care of things around your house and your dad is making sure that you're good and your mom is good, okay, that's respectable. But like I'm sure your mom is not the type of woman that's out here like, oh yeah, he better pay these bills.
No.
Like, have the same energy your mom had to attract the same type of dude that your dad
is.
It's
just going to happen. Like, I feel like that type of guy is just like, I just want to do this because she's just a great woman.
That's me. Yeah. Like, if you're just a great woman, like, I want to do this for you.
Exactly.
But if you get to popping off and it's like...
Yeah, no.
I hate a can I get $40 kind of girl. Hate it.
But somebody, we're going to have to put some type of sound effect right there. I don't know what the fuck we're going to put. We put some type of effect right there. Speaking of which, it was this fucking tweet on Twitter, and this shit had me fucking tripping out, bro. This girl said, yo, if we go out to eat, and a nigga, at least man eat meals. So if a nigga order appetizers or desserts, it's a red flag. It's a red flag if you order appetizers or desserts. That's fucking gay. Men just eat meals. That was like the dumbest fucking tweet I read in 2020.
Bottom of the barrel.
Like, she said if you eat spinach dip, she's like, I wish a nigga would order spinach dip. That's sassy. That's sassy. Spinach dip is sassy? Excuse me? Chicken wings is sassy?
And the thing is, like, I went and did a little research on her Twitter. After you sent me the link, I went and looked at her Twitter. The meals that she's making is like boiled potatoes with like sliced cheese on top. So that's the type of fine dining that you're accustomed to.
Oh.
Bottom of the barrel.
Wow.
And so I feel like...
Boiled potatoes? Not even baked potatoes?
Boiled. With a light salt and pepper seasoning.
No, you put the potatoes in the pot. She's crazy.
But I feel like with that... I feel like at a certain age, like if I were going on a date with somebody, like if the girl ordered appetizers, like and I hadn't established that I was paying,
yeah,
I feel like I can respect that because you're accustomed to like if I wasn't gonna do it for you, you would have done it for yourself. So now that I'm in a different tax bracket, it's like when we go on a date, like we should be able to enjoy an appetizer, dessert,
yes,
a couple cocktails. Like, am I gonna get flammed like for having a cocktail?
Wow. Wow, the fact you just didn't order a straight shot, huh?
Like, God forbid I order a daiquiri.
Whoa. Can you put it in a man cup?
Exactly.
Please? Huh? Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I don't mind, like, I like to drink, like, there's no in between. Like, either, like, something that's, like, has a little fruit in it, a little juice, a little mix, or, like, I'm raging and I, like, want straight.
You ain't gonna drink that at the restaurant, because if you get in rage mode, it's gonna fuck up the dinner.
Exactly. Like, you don't want to be, like, on a date and be belligerent. And I feel like if you go on a date with a dude and he orders an appetizer and you're mad about that, it's probably our last date.
You know, you don't deserve whatever that you thought you deserved if you knocking a man for eating an appetizer and dessert. You know, if that nigga wants some cheesecake, what the fuck is wrong with getting some goddamn cheesecake? You know what I mean?
I think they're just not used to it. Like, I feel like she said that and then Twitter flammed her for it. But I feel like she's not used to it.
You know, speaking of which, like you said, she's putting, like, the potatoes in, like, the fucking pot. Losing in life.
Losing.
You know, let's talk about what's been going on in Quarantine Kitchen.
Fake healthy boys can cook.
Fake Healthy Boys been going in. You know, shout out to Fart. You already know. My man been going to fucking. I've been going in. You know, we're going to give y'all, like, a little spicy tips. You know what I mean? How we been doing. What's been going on. Let's talk about salmon. You know, salmon is the star of quarantine. I've been talking to so many fucking people that have been lighting salmon the fuck up.
But you can't get the basic, like, I don't want to hear about your salmon if you got the frozen kind. I need it coming out of, like, the deli or in a fresh produce section where it's, like, packaged, but it's not frozen. It's like the pink with the skin on the bottom.
That's right.
Because that skin on the bottom, when you cook that, if you sear that in a pan, that skin protects the moisture of the salmon.
If you're buying your salmon without skin, you're missing out on a delicious treat.
It's probably dry. Probably full of preservatives because it's frozen.
You don't want that. You want to get the health benefits of salmon. Get that omega-3. You know what I mean?
You need that. And I'm eating the skin. Are you eating the skin?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I make it crispy so it actually, like, turns into something that's delicious.
So,
If you don't make the skin crispy, then it's nasty.
it's like when you go to a cookout in the summer and you have, like, real, like, pond fish.
Yeah.
It's like salmon is, like, upper class pond fish.
Definitely.
Like, I think
Something to
Sunday
see.
Sunday was, like, the more that I cook it, it's, like, the more I master my recipes. Like,
Yeah.
because I don't like following, like, recipes online. Like, I like to add a dash of this.
Yeah, I be eyeing shit.
And it's like, I want to try something new. Like, if I have, like, a season, I'm like, it gives, like, this flavor. Like, I wonder how this would pair with such and such. So it's like, this is the time to be experimentative because after Rona.
I mean, we already spoke about this. Like, people are going to be damn near Gordon Ramsay coming to people's house after this shit. You'd have had so much time to just sit down. I don't give a fuck if people talking about it's just 1 month. You know, say we kick back in May. That would be great. But say if we kick back in May or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? For you to be able to cook for yourself for 1 month straight without technically having the ability to go out. Like, I know some of y'all niggas going curbside. I ain't really doing that curbside shit. I just been eating in the crib. It's just like, you got time to master that shit.
Yeah, and
like,
I feel like people are going to value quality time so much more after this.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to be like, don't come to the crib after Rona because if we're on a date at my crib post-Rona.
No cell phone, huh?
It's going down. Like, I'm in the kitchen with my apron on, no shirt.
Oh.
Because we back in the gym. Like,
Oh.
the home workouts are going crazy, but when we get back in the gym.
Oh, yeah, when we get back, yo, shout out the motherfucking Mad 5. You already know the vibes. Yeah, once we get back in the gym, it's a wrap.
I'm in the kitchen with my apron on.
Yeah.
Probably some gray sweats. I'm not even dressing up for this right here. Like, you know.
Oh, this man thawing out for the day. I see.
Thawing out post-Rona.
Oh, okay.
And I'm cooking so you feel special.
Oh, man. She better cook too, though, man. I saw this girl. Man, she got like the fucking gravy covered turkey wings, like turnips, like
some mama food.
Southern kitchen. You know, shout out to the girls. Like, we fake healthy boys, so we be like more on like the bourgeois, more bacon. We don't really fry like that, but like shout out. Hey, I still fuck with the Southern cuisine. So if you out here on that shit, I can't eat it every day, but I can fuck with it once a week type shit.
I definitely like.
Yeah,
I'm
like eating fried chicken 3 times a week.
I'm not wiping you if the only time we eat soul food is when we out. Like, that macaroni got to hit different, and I'm not talking stovetop. It got to be like you got to have some cheese in there. Like,
when we out, I ain't that old yet. Most of my soul food still coming in house.
A lot of young girls can't cook that though. And I don't know if it's like you didn't ask your mom how to make stuff as a kid, or if
They
it's
just lazy.
I think that's what it is.
Because my sisters, they left the house. They didn't make it in the house. But as soon as they left,
they learn.
they did learn quick.
And that's like me,
Yeah.
like, I wasn't going to be like an adult in my house, like not knowing how to, like, I did call my moms on Sunday to make this Easter macaroni. But like now that I've done it,
Empty Easter.
it's a wrap.
Yeah. You was like virtual church service boys?
I got dressed for it.
Yo, shout out to my man Ashley still like waking up, putting on the dress shirt for like Easter Sunday, bro. I can commend that shit, man.
I got dressed for it. I thought church was going to stream at 11. It was streaming at 12. So I was like, you know what? Let's go get some breakfast.
Word.
Went and got some breakfast, came back to my house, sat down on my couch, tuned in, had an excellent lesson.
How's that virtual like? I ain't going like to. So how's the virtual church like? Like, what is it hitting on?
Virtual church to me is like, I don't know. I feel like the people that care are doing it. And it's like, you don't want quarantine to be the reason that you like lose focus of like,
The Lord, I guess.
yeah, definitely. Like,
That's right.
and I feel like because so much is happening right now, and everybody is like, the conspiracy theorists are like, oh, like we're living in Revelations, like the world is ending, like
Lord. Okay.
God predestined all this. Like, I feel like the Bible says that nobody will know, like no man will know.
Yep.
God's gonna come back like a thief in the night. So I feel like, yeah, you can believe your conspiracies. Like, I'm not knocking people who feel that way. Like, some of this stuff is in the Bible, but I don't think we're there yet. Like, and if we are, I don't want to be the person who didn't go to church the last 5 Sundays.
Yeah, we definitely not there yet, bro.
Because imagine being outside the gates of heaven, like, God, like, I know we was in Rona, but, like, God gonna be like, you was on that MacBook, like, surfing the net, and you could have watched the service.
Bro, the streets was surfing in that.
Not these streets. I was in service.
I mean, you was in service that day, but you was surfing in that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, God is forgiving, right?
Of course, but are you
Right.
asking for forgiveness?
I hope that person would. Yo, oh yeah, Insecure came back after 2 fucking years, bro.
Bro.
Like 2 years. They was on big gap. So let's talk about that. Okay, if you didn't watch episode 1, well, I'm not sorry because this is gonna come out by the time episode 2 is out. So
Spoiler alert.
catch the fuck up. Yeah. Yo, Issa got some shit friends, bruv.
I don't like none of her friends, except the chunky one. It's always the... Shout out to the chunky friends. It's always the chunky friend that's really a rider. Like, Kelly doesn't really add much to the, like, the dialogue at all.
Nothing.
Like, she's just, like, the friend that, like, nobody really needs around. But, like, she's the only one that doesn't bother
At
me.
least she's honest.
Molly is, like, so entitled and so, like, classist.
That's what we gotta save her for last because that's a discussion.
Even but let's talk about Tiffany.
Molly's a discussion.
Tiffany is very, like, cucumber crusted sandwiches. Like, I don't like it. And the fact that she hooked Lawrence up with...
Tiffany's messy.
She is.
She doesn't really care about Issa. She never really did.
She didn't let them plan her baby shower, but then she had the
Yeah.
audacity to hook Lawrence up with Issa's ex.
And she knew that shit.
Didn't say a word.
Yeah. Like, and then she tried to downplay it at the agency. And it was crazy. This new girl that did get hooked up with Lawrence is like more beneficial in Issa life than all these motherfuckers in the past 3 seasons.
And she's more mature.
More mature, they're getting shit done, they got goals, they're achieving them. Like, they're making things happen. And Issa been wanted to do this shit.
And we can't, like, we got to get on Molly because Molly has been like a dream killer for Issa.
Molly the unhappy.
Molly can't keep a man.
Sad and lonely out this bitch.
And she had the audacity to say,
Then the
like,
new nigga was like mad real. It's just like, you're not my girlfriend, we're not exclusive. What is wrong with me talking and dealing with other people? What the fuck is wrong with that?
Okay, we're going to come back to Insecure, but very briefly, since it was Easter, to Easter egg or not to Easter egg, that is the question.
What are you talking about?
Okay, Easter egging is when you, like, you know, on Sundays of Easter, like, you always have an Easter egg hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always a money egg that's hidden.
Okay.
So are you hiding the money egg? And by that, I mean, are you hiding your main squeeze from the world? Or are you hiding the world from your main squeeze? Because, like, I feel like...
Whoa. So you saying that's like main girl reveal day on Easter?
No, I feel like I had a girl tell me once, like, you're not going to Easter egg me, like, you're not going to hide me, like, and pretend that I don't exist.
Oh.
And
So she saying you gonna post it on social media?
Precisely.
Well, let me tell you something. I ain't never posted none of my girls on social media. Like,
And I think that's
ever.
immature.
I think it's very mature.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Like, what are you scared of?
Bruh, it's like you're my girlfriend. You're not my wife.
I don't think it's about the validation from social media, but I do think it's respect.
It's definitely about validation from a female standpoint. It totally is. She's totally saying, you're going to have to show me off to the world, show everybody else what's going on, and then that way, at least I don't know about you, I got the Sicko Association following me. Okay? So as soon as I post this shit, all the sickos is going to be like, man, as soon as Bruce break up, I got to fuck this bitch. Totally. Like, they gonna try to shoot their shot, like, try to do whatever they gotta do, and, like, be like, yo, I gotta try to get at that. You know what I mean? That's how that shit goes, bro. Every time a nigga break up with a girl, niggas see the photos going, they know, and niggas, like, literally...
Sleazeball.
It's kind of like the fucking jungle. It's like the safari. Is like, you see this wounded animal, a fucking lion is gonna hop on that shit. Like,
of course.
So, why
but do you
would
care if that's your ex, though?
Yeah, you're gonna care.
You're gonna care.
You're gonna care if it's your girlfriend. Yeah, it's girlfriend.
I don't care.
Because for you to be my girlfriend, I mean, I had to care about you to even make you my girlfriend.
I don't care. The next time I get in a serious relationship, I'm not Easter egging. We all out in the public with it. Even if we break up.
So you saying after y'all break up, and next week, you find out a nigga that's following you, fuck your bitch, you ain't gonna give a damn.
Free game. She belongs to the streets.
This is the most cap shit I've heard on the Shadow Box.
I feel like we're at an age now where it's like, and maybe I'm like predisposed to wanting to be like a hopeless romantic, but I also feel like it's not that. I feel like we're at an age now. What are we hiding the relationship for? If I'm hiding the relationship, I'm probably dogging you out. Cut that out. No, I'm kidding. That's cap. I'm not dogging anybody out. But I do feel like there comes an age where you have to be more comfortable with these things because you're a grown man. Like,
so the first day I get together, the first day she's her girlfriend, you like posting the kiss. No, that's what she's saying. No. She your girlfriend. No, I mean, you might as well show the world, right?
Okay, but this is the thing. Okay,
huh?
So let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk
candidly. You know, like firsthand, you seen me be in relationships privately.
I have, but you were like, I didn't even gonna lie, even privately, you were out there with that shit.
And the thing is, there was photographs that could have been posted, but they did not make.
I mean, they did make close friends Instagram.
Don't tell the world that, because everybody's not on close friends.
I mean, you already said that.
But no, that's different. Like, and
that
even
still counts.
Even then, like, it was like a foot, a hand, a bundle. Like, it wasn't like you were seeing like,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, like. Okay, since we're speaking candidly, this guy in like a relationship, he's like really good. Like, I mean, like, you really like romantic. You was all up on her. Like, it was very clear that y'all were an item.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, why would she want like social? Like, it's not like you're like, okay, the homie's here. And let's like not do too much PDA or like whatever. Like, you were actually out there with it in front of the family and like the boys and everybody else. So I don't even know why she would even want all that social media shit if you giving her all of that shit off the ground. Like, a lot of niggas not giving their girl that shit in person. So that's
right.
More so why they want social media, because it's like, why you acting strange when we around people? Why you like trying to get less with me like when we go out for brunch?
But I feel like it's more of like a, and I'm not saying I'm insecure because I'm pretty secure. Like, if I'm dating you, I don't have to worry about who else is around. But I feel like sometimes you need to put it out there because you do have sleazeball niggas who will be like, because I know in that situation that we're referring to, there was brothers that was definitely like in her DMs heavy, like shooting shots. Like,
I mean, this is gonna happen. I mean,
but I don't like that. Shut the whole gym down.
But she gotta shut it down.
She does.
That's nothing that you're responsible for. Like, only thing she got, like, it just shouldn't take a picture.
It should take. I mean, it shouldn't, but it does.
Cause I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't give a fuck about a picture.
If I see a picture of you and your, okay, you're right. Neither do I.
I don't give a damn. So it's more so in your standpoint of like, look, I got a man, whether it's on this shit or not. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's like, I'd take the reasoning out of it altogether. I feel like we're at an age now where if we're dating, the whole world can know. Like, I mean, of course, like my close friends and family will know, but even with that, like, there's certain close friends and family, like, you're not meeting my moms until I know for sure that we're like walking down the aisle.
Yeah, I ain't playing with that mama shit.
No,
you know, some niggas just be out here just throwing their mama out for everybody to meet. Let me tell you something, bruh. My mama done met 2 people, bruh, and that's Yo, like, I don't play that mama shit, man.
My mama's met like 3.
My mama too friendly, bro.
So is mine, but the thing is, my mama is always spot on. Like, if my mama has a diagnosis, or like if she like meets them, she's never gonna disrespect them in person. She might not even disrespect them privately.
Nah, she ain't gonna. Nah, my mom.
But she's gonna voice her opinion about it.
Yeah.
And at times it's like, okay, stay in your place. Like, moms, I'm grown. Like, back up. But also, my mom ain't never been wrong.
They're usually not about other females.
They're not.
Especially, yeah.
Anything that she has peeped in somebody that like I'm too like love stricken to realize, I realize it on the back end. I'm like, okay, Mom, you know what?
Okay, so how do you... Okay, so now we're talking about females, bro. It was this one female I used to talk to. She was, like, mad cool, but, like... She would be, like, too fucking time demanding, bro. And she's just like, I need, like... She just wanted too much fucking time. And it's like, bro, how much time do you give? What is a healthy time to give to a significant other? Whereas, like, you can still get your shit done. I'm the type of nigga, like... You might see me once a week. Maybe.
And that's another
Because we grown, bro. It's like, we got shit to do. Like, what you want to spend all the time together and then I'm fucking broke? Or, like, all the shit I'm talking about I can't fucking do?
Yeah, no. And, like, I'm not a type of person, like, I hate routines. I'm not going to be like... I was in a situation once, and the whole beef was, I need you to text me good morning text. They make me feel like that's my love language. I need a good morning text.
Okay.
And I understand that. That sounds simple. But when you're somebody who wakes up early and like gets their day going, like, of course, I guess that should have been a priority or could have been a priority, but to me, it wasn't a priority. I was just like, okay, you're asking me to do this, I'll do it when I can. But if I don't do it every morning, I don't want to have to argue with you about a good morning text or like not communicating that I had a long day today. I don't really want to talk as much. You should be like, if you're dating me, you should be able to pick up on the body language.
She should know you enough
to know that like this ain't the day.
That's right.
Because if you push me on a bad day, like we'll end up not talking for the rest of the year.
Not for the rest of the
for the rest of our lives.
This is the end of the relationship out this bitch, man. Fuck this shit, yo.
I make really rash decisions. Like, I'm telling you, if you catch me on a bad day,
just might press block.
Yeah, no, indefinitely.
For sure.
Or like get blocked.
Either way. Trying to send a DM on like social media. Yeah.
I'm not doing that because they can screenshot that. But back to Easter.
Praise the Lord. Empty Easter. Yo, 2020, empty Easter. Oh, Easter. Oh, my y'all. Stella's catching up with me, man.
Back to Easter. So I was very...
Oh, we didn't get on Molly ass yet, did we?
Okay.
That's what we was waiting on, to get on Molly last.
Molly can't keep a man. Molly disrespects Easter. And I think it's a bit because she's like... Maybe she's jealous of how free, like, Easter is. Because, you know, like, you have friends that, like... Some people will look at friendships and be like, well, you have one that's, like, super corporate and one that's, like, an artist.
Me.
Precisely. So people might look at you and think, like, oh, you're envious of someone like a Fart, maybe. Because, like, Fart does his work in the comfort of his own home. Like, he does what he loves, like, for a living.
Yeah.
So I think that's what Molly's issue is. Like, Issa's surviving when nobody really expected her to survive, like, off of, like, what does Issa even do? Like, she doesn't work at We Got Y'all no more.
She's a fucking apartment manager. That's it.
But, I mean, is that really paying all the bills?
I mean, it's holding it down enough. I mean, because she doesn't have... Like, keep in mind, you don't really got to pay rent being an apartment manager. So, that's what's kind of, like, keeping her afloat. Like, she doesn't have a car. And if most of your fucking apartment is paid for from being an apartment manager, you can kind of float around and do the shit she's doing.
But she has, like, the time and the ability to, like, do what she wants. I feel like Molly, like, you seen last season, Molly was, like, in that law firm. And
she's drained from work like fuck, bro. Like, work is draining the fuck out of Molly, bro.
And she had the audacity to say that all of Issa's situations are messy. But I feel like Molly's situations are equally messy.
She's literally the cat calling the kettle black.
She is, like...
Like, for real. Like, she had to stop seeing that fucking therapist. Because it's like, you literally found a situation where you like a dude in this new episode. Y'all just started talking. Like...
And you're in love.
So this nigga is telling you that, yo, I do have a date with somebody else. She didn't express to him yet. She didn't express to him, I would like to be exclusive. And, like, I really care about you. She didn't say that. This nigga is not about to read minds. How the fuck is he supposed to know that shit? You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like...
And then Issa little security guard nigga, man, he holding that shit down. Like, she know he ain't the best. She knows he's doing the best that he's capable of doing. Like...
He is.
He bringing in and loud.
But I was taken aback when we clicked on the screen and Issa was in there hunching Paul Blart.
That shit was
bro. I wasn't
very graphic. I was not expecting season 1 to kick off like that.
because
And he wasn't even like trying to please her. He was just trying to get himself in.
he was hefty.
Yeah.
Out of breath.
That nigga was just like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck about showing that. I'm just about to.
And the fact they had to announce like, can we move around? I was like, this is.
That's what she said. Yeah.
At least she made her request known.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to I would hope a woman would be like, yo, this ain't doing it for me. Like, let's switch this shit up.
I think as we like watch the show, I feel like we should make some early predictions. I feel like
I think we should do that right now, huh? We should make early predictions. Okay.
I feel like there's gonna be a moment where Issa and Lawrence reconnect.
Well, first off, even before the predictions, if I was Issa, since we're talking about exes, or if I was in this position, like say if I met you and you were like dating my ex, I would have been like, yo, bring the ex. Let's get this. The earlier we get this conversation out the way, the easier we can work together and get this shit.
Call me immature, but I'm not having those uncomfortable conversations.
Bro, you working with this person on some PR shit. I mean, this person is dating your ex. They're going to be at the block party. They're going to be at one of your shits. You might as well get it out of the way early. I would have been like, bring, if I was Lawrence in this situation, I just would have been like, bring Issa to the shit. So, like, we can just talk and get it out of the way so I can keep my event moving.
No, I feel like that's like, when you bring the ex in, it makes it uncomfortable.
But the elephant in the room is there. Like, that's just, what they did, they just put a Band-Aid on it. But eventually that Band-Aid's going to have to come off and they're going to really all have to address the shit. Yeah, because they're seriously dating. Like, she's seriously dating Lauren. Like, they're not, like, fucking or just hanging around. Like,
he's sending flowers to the job.
It's serious, bro.
It's very serious.
And, like, she's not going anywhere.
I
feel
like there's still hope for Issa and him, though.
I don't think so. So, my early prediction is she's not getting back with Lawrence. Her and Molly is definitely going to have a major meltdown fallout moment. And it's going to be a defining moment in the friendship.
I don't think they'll bounce back from it. And I think that Molly's going to get jealous because Condola or Condoleezza or whoever the new girl is.
I don't know, man.
I feel like her and Issa are going to, like, hit it off. Even despite this Lawrence thing.
They was hitting it off like fuck before this shit.
And I think the fact that they're going to, like, continue to be friends and continue to work for it. And
that surprised her.
And that's going to bother Molly.
That did. They was like, oh, so you still working with... He was like, yes, I got this fucking bag, yo. You don't do my fucking PR shit. You a lawyer.
And that's the thing. I feel like Molly could offer things to Issa, but I don't feel like Molly has really contributed anything.
Molly literally has access to black Los Angeles, like successful black Los Angeles. Like, she literally works for a black law firm. Like, she knows black businesses and sponsors that could totally help Issa. And then, like, one of the shit, now I'm thinking about the shit, one thing that really, like, pissed me off, she was like, this shit a little homegirl. So she was expecting it to be like cheap and whack and ghetto. But then when that shit was actually good, she was like caught off guard. Like, oh, damn, wow. She's actually like turning into something. Actually, there's real businesses and real sponsors here. And like, why would you that being your friend, why would you even say that shit? And why would you expect that shit from your friend? Why wouldn't you want that shit to be dope?
I don't think the friendship won't make it past this season. Unless there's like a serious conversation had where Issa expresses like, we can't continue to do this. Cause like, you remember how they ended last season? Like,
Molly got to work on herself. Like, she was seeing the therapist and like, I think she dropped that ass. I think she dropped the therapist.
I think people are cool with working on themselves until it gets uncomfortable. And I feel like Molly is uncomfortable.
She's always been uncomfortable though.
She's been uncomfortable since the very first episode.
She's always been around great guys and then like, she doesn't know how to handle it. Then like, she was dating a whole married nigga. So like, the fuck is wrong with her? Trying to talk shit about somebody.
And the thing is, she was at their functions. Like, imagine that. Not only am I like infiltrating y'all's marriage, I'm coming to y'all's functions.
I'm hanging. What's up, y'all?
I'm sitting at your table playing cards. Like, no.
It's a good time.
Unacceptable. Molly is real bottom of the barrel. And I feel like
that light-skinned nigga really liked it though.
He was married.
No, the first one, like from the very first at the beginning of the show.
Dro.
Oh,
was Dro married though?
No, the nigga was bisexual.
He was feeling her.
Yeah. Like, he wasn't even bisexual. He had one experience, and then he told her that he didn't like it.
But I think Molly couldn't handle that because the type of woman
Molly can't handle shit.
She's an alpha female. Like, she can't take somebody that she feels is less than an alpha male.
Well, the other nigga that was just on this season 4 shit, this nigga was just straight up with her, and now she's automatically like, I'm about to drop him now.
She's upset. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know what? You know what? Don't be tripping if you find out about other people later. Appreciate when a nigga tell you about somebody straight up, okay? Like, just be happy about that.
I'm telling people straight up, like, if Rona hasn't made me do anything, it's made me be more honest. Like I said, and I quote my own self, you can either cry over me or you can cry over a lesser man.
Uh-oh. Now that takes it. What's the topic? You said, I'm happy with me rather than somebody else?
The future mean, it's like, I'd rather see you unhappy with me than happy with somebody else. Call it selfish, but I feel that.
Oh, rather than being happy with somebody, unhappy with you, rather than being happy with somebody else? You gotta explain this.
Okay.
All right.
You can be unhappy with me or happy with somebody else, and I'd rather you be unhappy with me. I feel like this. You have to go through stuff to get to see what the relationship can really hold. Like, and I'm not a person who believes that you have to go through pain to have like this long lasting relationship, all that. But I also feel like if I care about you, even if I'm doing you wrong, pause. Yes, you do. There's times when you do people wrong that you do care about. It's unintentional, and I'm not saying that I would do it intentionally, but it's unintentional.
All the time with family, yeah.
And we're young. Like, I feel like I would rather you be unhappy with me than to leave me and see you be happy with somebody else. I can't take that. I'm sick.
It's gonna eat you up to see them photos on Instagram.
I'm gonna be somewhere crying. Like, I'm gonna be on your story. Like, I'm gonna be screenshotting the story, sending it to you, threatening to block you, knowing that I'm not. Because I want to still be able to see when the situation deteriorates.
And then you gonna hop back in?
You know it. Every time. And it's just like, it sounds selfish, but if I tell you that up front, then you know what you're getting yourself into. It's like, I don't ever want anybody to be blindsided. Like,
okay.
I want you to know what you're getting yourself into. Like, if I am toxic,
at least she knows it.
At least she knows it. You could never say you weren't
a little toxic. It's a toxic meter right now.
But it's like you made it's like I could either not tell you and you can make an unknowing decision, or you can make an informed decision knowing that there's a chance that I'm going to do something crazy and I'm going to expect you to still tough it out.
Let's be real. Most people that are like mad fun and that you enjoy being around are like usually toxic.
They are.
It's just like it's a byproduct of like, damn, this person's funny. I'm having a good time. Oh, they got this cool ass show. It's
hard to be in like super healthy, super like no shenanigans relationships because it gets boring. Like when you're used to like a girl like pulling
up. As a young person, yes, that'd be boring.
Okay, you have to grow out of that. That's very immature of me to say out loud. But when you grow out of that, it's like, okay, now we can get married. We're at the marriage phase. But for now, like if I'm dating somebody and she's not crazy enough to pull up and see what's going on, I don't really want it.
Oh, you want to just like randomly pull up on you? Like,
no, like I want it to be a situation like if I text you something crazy, like, or it's out the way.
Speaking of which, you talking about crazy, so you want the yaya crazy? Like you want the yaya like stabbing a bitch over you crazy? Huh?
I want fun, cute crazy.
Bow, my wife.
I don't want catch charge crazy because like I don't want you to catch a charge and I don't want me to catch a charge because honestly
I'm about to say because Shawty definitely caught that big charge like,
and she definitely is going to jail. And the thing is, if I was Floyd, I would let her go down.
Man, these niggas talking about, bruh. These niggas talking about we might got a motherfucking social distance until 2022. That's bullshit, cuz I ain't going for that. I don't give a fuck what Harvard had to say.
I'll social distance. Like I'm okay with that, but like, I'm not
6 feet apart.
But I would not like self-isolate or because I've been doing that lately and it's crazy. Like,
bro, like we like 1 month, about 1.5 months in maybe.
We're a month. I remember I got my braces off on March the 17th. That was the last day I had been to my office. So I haven't been to work in like the physical place in a month. And I've not left my house for anything except groceries and essentials.
Yeah, see, like, come on now. It's only gonna go for like so long. Like relationships, people gonna start moving in. They gonna be like, if I gotta be isolated, I might as well just be with you.
Pause. There was another thing that was...
Social
media this week has been running rampant. But how do you feel about... There was this thing and it was like a Q&A thing that people were putting on their story about the girl, like, she asked the guy, she was having like financial hardships. They're dating now. They're just dating.
Okay, what's going on?
She runs into financial hardships. She asked the guy if she can move in with him. He feels like he's not ready for them to live together and cohabitate because it's too early in the relationship. Well, she feels like, or the girls were basically saying that, like, if he can't support you through that, like, he don't really care about you, like, he's immature, like. But then they also proposed the option of him paying her rent that month. $700.
So he pays the rent for 1 month.
You got your Rona check. You got $700 that you can get.
That Rona just hit. So you might gotta run $700 out of your $1,200 to go towards your check. I mean, that's what it was. It's literally was called stimulus relief fund.
If I got a check, she got a check.
Oh, so that's your Rona check? Like, so if you get the Rona check, you gonna
No.
$700
Don't
bucks?
misinterpret what I said. I mean, if I got a check, then she also should have received.
Oh, that's what I was about. I was about to be like, oh, so
No. And I'm not a person that's callous or like, if I'm in a relationship and like I really care about you, of course, like I'll make sure that you're good. Like, I don't want you moving to my house prematurely because I feel like that ruins relationships. When you do anything too prematurely, like you skip other steps that you would have needed to like equip you for this step.
You gonna feel that shit.
Yeah, so I would feel more comfortable giving you the $700 than letting you move into my place personally.
Okay.
It's paying for your peace.
And your piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, that piece is going out the window. I don't know, like, you feel like you one of them people, like, when you do get married, like, you're going to have 2 separate cribs?
Definitely not. I'm not for that.
So you want her in your house all the time? Or you just want a house where it's just, like, it's big enough where y'all can, like, kind of...
I want, like, a man shed in the back. A he shed.
Okay.
You know, like the commercial with the little she shed?
Yeah.
She can't have that, but I can have, like, a little he shed where, like, me and my boys can go out there, drink a couple beers. You know I'm at home. You know I'm not out wild. And like I feel like that's a good compromise.
I definitely think, yeah, she can be like, okay, he's literally right.
In the backyard.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. Yeah.
But I don't want it to be like Joe Jackson's he shed. Because you remember on the Jackson 5 movie, Joe Jackson was out there wilding.
Toxic.
Or maybe she was out there in the outhouse listening to the phone conversations.
I mean, but let's be real. Like, she wasn't going to say shit to Joe.
She wasn't.
I mean, women back in the day, they weren't saying shit to niggas.
I don't want no phone in my he shed. I don't want no cameras in my he shed. And I want locks.
Definitely no cameras.
I want like a Ring doorbell so I can know when wifey trying to pull up.
Oh, shit, word, yeah. Oh.
But yeah, no.
Cut the music off, bro. Cut the music off, bro.
Or like, hide the women. Cut that. But nah, so yeah, I don't know.
Yo, you saw they said we're not getting like fucking concerts until like 2021.
What about weddings?
Yo, Hunt, I really want to go to your wedding. So if you watching this, I don't know when this is gonna happen, bro. I mean, your wedding's supposed to be next week. Y'all push it back to June. Maybe we get our shit together. Who knows? You was supposed to be in a wedding. That shit got pushed back. Like, so I don't know. Like, I'm not getting married anytime soon, so shit's not affecting me. But I did get invited to a couple that I would have loved to like.
By the time Rona's over, you'll be marriage ready. Because I feel like this is going to last a couple years.
Bro, Shadowbox is going to take off and the music is taking off, so I don't think I'm going to be that.
I feel like what do they say? Like, you don't want to get to the top and have no one to share it with. No.
Let's be real, bro. South Carolina got some of the most down-ass females. You can always reach back. I'm all right.
You're right.
I can always reach back.
Even if you don't find somebody new, you can always call the ex.
I can always call the cat. The cat always going to fuck with me.
Are you keeping like close ties to your exes?
College, no. We follow each other on Instagram, but we don't talk at all. I mean, she talk to my family, but we don't talk. My high school ex, we always been cool. That's my dog for sure.
High school exes don't count. College.
The fact I guess I still talk to my high school ex like years later. I mean, I guess that counts that we still cool. That's pretty significant.
I mean, I don't really count those relationships as significant. Like,
I only had one girlfriend in high school though.
I dated around, but I mean, I feel like as an adult, I've dated.
You got people you talk to?
No, like dated.
See, I always been the same. Like, I ain't never really played with them titles, even as a kid. I was just like,
I feel like I did it more as a kid because it was the thing to do in high school. Like, you gotta have somebody, or maybe where I was from.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like as an adult, like I've dated some of those girls' friends as adults, and it's not a big deal because high school was so like immature. Like,
I agree. I don't count high school. I don't count high school as like something serious. Like, if you dated some, yeah, I agree with that. But like college, I mean, even now, like me as being an alumni now, like the more distance I get from it, the more I don't give a fuck. Like, so...
You think girl code applies to college girls?
I've seen it apply.
I've
seen it apply. It's just more so is like... My only rule is if you're like my like main circle ex-girlfriend, I'm not gonna talk to you. So I was like, if there's like your like girlfriend that you really cared about in college and I knew that, I wouldn't talk to her.
But okay, flip side. So let's say I go at one of my ex's friends, but they're like distant friends. Like they're not best friends. They might go to brunch in a large group of like 12 girls together. Mm. I don't feel like they're that close.
If she like you, she gonna do it. But it's whether she like you. It's either gonna go two ways. Either she like you, she gonna do it, or she gonna push you on blast and get her points up in the group.
I feel like she's either gonna like you enough. I feel like if she likes you enough, she'll like you more than she likes the friend, so she'll risk it.
That's what I mean. But she has to like you more than she likes her friend. Because if
I feel
not,
like we're good
then
there.
she's just gonna burn you in the group.
I feel like I'm likable enough that even if you like her a lot, you could like me more.
I mean, it's a group that I got in mind that I've definitely dealt with.
I know, and I know.
And you in that group right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Infiltrated.
Yeah. Fake Healthy Boys in the building. We gonna see y'all when this shit over with at the end of fucking Rona. Y'all know who you talking to. Yo.
But no, in all seriousness.
But yeah, all seriousness, all jokes aside. Yeah, I definitely like, I don't know. Like you said, if it's a distant friend, it works with girls and guys too. Like I've seen girls like talk to like distant homies that whatever.
And if y'all in the same Greek organization,
that's a whole new can of worms right there, bro. That Greek shit, they don't give it. Yo,
I don't personally care. I don't care if it's your LS, your pro fight.
Don't give a
I don't mind.
Nope. You heard it here first. You getting that raw. I mean, this is before the Rona. I'm talking that raw shit.
Your pro fights are free game.
Everybody's free game.
I need like the Michelle Obama sign, like the little meme, like free game.
I don't give a fuck if that's your side, whatever. If you a 2 and that's a 3, shit, whatever.
I'm trying to get in between 2.5.
I mean, yo, I've literally said girls like, talk to my LB like, in front of me after we don't deal with each other. So they don't give a fuck either. And not even if it's an LB, just homeboys. I've seen it. Like,
I feel like we're at an age now where you shouldn't really be.
But I would rather you fuck with my nigga than just a lame nigga. That's showing you got good taste. If you fuck with me and then you fuck with my nigga, you have an acquired taste. Cause I don't hang around no little lame. I don't hang around lame niggas, so it's all good.
I feel like it's a maturity thing. Like I'm not gonna be a person like if you start talking to my homeboy, like, I'm not gonna be in his phone like, bro, like she was special to me. Like you can't do that, bro. That's free game. Like by all means, better luck. Maybe you'll have better luck with her than I did.
Get ball legal.
Maybe it'll go further for you. Cause if she's crazy, like I'm not warning, bro. Like if she's crazy,
yeah,
you got to find that out the same way I found it out.
No, now you tripping.
You're not. If you listen, bro. If you decide to go behind me,
bro,
you got to
No, you can't go behind you now. Now you just said behind you.
No, I'm saying like if he has her after I do, I'm not warning him. Like
I'm definitely giving you the player card.
Sorry, bro.
I'm giving you the rundown.
If you were to talk to any of my exes today, I wouldn't tell you which one was crazy or which one was not.
I told you I ain't talking to your exes.
Okay, but if you were, I'm not telling you.
I'm just talking about like if I talk to somebody you talk to or dealt with, you gotta give me the run sheet.
No.
So then even your girlfriend, you give me the run sheet?
No.
Wow.
Because it's low key disrespectful, God. But because we cool, I'm not gonna really check you on the disrespect.
I literally told you can talk to bitches I talked to before.
I don't care. I'm not gonna do it because it's disrespectful.
Dude,
to you.
I guess. Whatever.
I don't know.
I just want you to have the same fun I had.
But I'm not warning you. I'm sorry. You can have the fun, but I'm not warning you about what's going to come on the other side of that fun.
Well, you know what? That's a sign for me. I'm not going to deal with nobody behind my mans. And he can definitely deal with somebody I dealt with. And I give him whatever,
I'm good on it.
Yeah. Different strokes with different folks.
Literally.
Yeah. But, the world ain't really changing too much. Niggas still doing IGTV live shit, but we don't talk about pop culture on Shadow Box. So, y'all already know what's going on with that. It's your boys, man. Fuck with us for episode 3. I'm going to say that again, because that didn't sound good. All right. It's your boys, you know what I mean? Shadow Box live for another episode 3. You know what I'm saying? The best motherfucking luxurious southern podcast/TV show right now, holding y'all niggas down from Ground Rona.
We literally risked it all to get cuts for y'all, boy. So I need crowd participation. I need all the commentary. I need all the
Man,
sing-alongs.
we need 3,000 views for the 3rd episode. Come on now.
Because we're really risking it through Rona for your sake.
Yo, but shout out to everybody that's been showing love. Episode 1. By the time this came out, episode 2 came out. So keep the comments going. Keep the other shit going. Don't forget to go on YouTube to watch the full episode. Just don't stay on IGTV. Go watch the full thing. You know what I mean? We keeping it juicy, y'all. We keeping that shit wavy. You already know the vibes.
Ain't no niggas on my time.